Well, for the past few years while working and going to school, Hannah Jenkins started a fitness journey. Now she is sharing that journey with the world. Hannah is featured in People magazine, and she is here this morning to tell us more about her story. And Hannah, it is great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Certainly such an inspiring story, so encouraging and just exciting to be in People magazine. We've got the article sort of behind us. Does it all seem a little surreal at this point?
Yeah, it really does. I mean, in the process of the whole thing, like shooting the photos and everything, I was like, this is just, so cool. And then like when it was coming out, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a big deal. Like so many people are going to see this.
And reading through the story, and it talks about sort of your journey and your struggles and very personal, how you made it work. Tell me a little bit about your story.
So I was overweight pretty much my entire childhood and coming to college, and I had just kind of became comfortable and just, thought I would never change, thought it was just how I was going to live out my life. And then I realized, I don't have to live my life like this. I have all the assets available to me to change easily. So I started my freshman year of college right after New Year's, and I had lost 107 pounds by the New Year's of sophomore year.
Wow. 107 pounds. Did you find that once you sort of got into a routine, it became easier, or was it sort of that battle every day for a while?
It became easier because I kind of wanted to make it a lifestyle change, not just a diet and exercise routine. I wanted it to become a part of my everyday life. So it became kind of fun to me, discovering new foods I liked and new ways to cook and different exercises and workouts I could do.
And so as you're sharing your story with others, what tips do you give them when it comes to their journey? Because they're going to look up to you now to say, I want to be able to do that. And it's a struggle for so many people.
So one of the biggest tips I have for people is to not get hung up on the scale. When I started my journey, I didn't weigh myself for 8 months. Wow. Starting out, because for me, I get really discouraged if I see the scale has gone up, and you can fluctuate so much. So there's different ways to track your progress besides just a scale, like measurements or photos. So if you're a person that does get down when you see the number not changing, that's a big recommendation I would have.
And for you, it's really become your whole life because you just graduated from ETSU. You're studying nutrition. Tell me about your future, where you go from here.
So I really want to find a career where I can help change someone's life in the way I changed mine, and through nutrition. So that's what I hope for in the future, is to be able to help others lose weight.
And let's talk a little bit about the article. It's on shelves now. It is People magazine, like the People magazine. As you're going through, you are going to see her picture and her story. What's it like for you seeing it now and having friends see it and sort of reading about your story?
It's just wild. I didn't see the pictures of anything. I didn't know what the story was going to look like. And so when I opened it and read it and saw it, I was just like anyone else seeing it for the first time. So it's crazy.
Do you still look back at older pictures versus newer pictures and think, I really did it?
Yeah, and that's a big motivator for me, and I think that's a way other people can motivate themselves when you're getting in kind of a rut with your exercise or diet. Just look back and think, okay, I may not be moving forward as much as I would like right now, but look how far I've come.
I love your attitude. I love how inspiring you are, and I love what you're going to do with your life. You're going to make such an incredible difference. I think it takes somebody that's sort of been there, that has that compassion, that understands firsthand.
Yeah, through my nutrition degree, that's one thing I kind of learned about in counseling classes, was that I can use this to really help other people, because I can say, hey, I've been in your shoes. I understand. I can help you.
It's a great motivator. Well, Hannah, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
And you can check out Hannah's story in People magazine. It is out on stands now. And Hannah, always great to have you on the show. Come back and see us again.
I will.
Okay.